All right, YouTube, welcome back. It's good to have you. Uh, Hello to all of the YouTube out there. Today we're going to be doing another episode. This is the second episode, and I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited. This is the second episode of Ian's beer reviews, and uh, I'm really excited for the show we have for you today. It's going to be really amazing. I think you're really going to love it because today we have a really special brew for you guys. This this right here is an incredible. Oh wait a minute. Hold on one second. Whoa, what happened there? I'll tell you. I pulled a little sneaky on you. This is no normal episode of Ian's beer reviews. No siree. No, today, like I told you, we have a very special surprise in store for you. Today, we're not reviewing beer. Today, we are reviewing toilet paper. Specifically, we're reviewing the Target brand Up and Up toilet paper product line, of which I happened to purchase this purple design 1,000 sheets per roll. Apparently, it's comparable to Scott 1,000, but I've never used Scott 1,000. You see, I'm a Cottonelle kind of guy. Cottonelle is really nice. Really nice. They're a sponsor of today's video, actually. So go to youtube.com/Cottonelle. Like and subscribe, share and retweet. They say this is comparable to Scott. Like I said, I have no real familiarity with Scott, but the other day I was in Target and I was kind of hurting. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hurting. This was a penny pinching day for me, and boy, did I think that I chose a good one. I really thought that I did. You see, I should have known though, because right here at the top it says septic and sewer safe. Now, it has two asterisks, so in their product, I'm not going to go over looking for where the asterisk is and what it says. I really should just. I mean, it is like a warning label right here, because I should have known. I've used. I've never owned one, but I've used septic tanks before. I should have known, because everybody who owns a septic tank, they own this really. I don't know if you've used it, but we'll go into it. If you know what I'm talking about, you already know what's in store for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. But we got a special treat in store for you today. We're going to be going over the pros and cons of this 1,000 sheets per roll Up and Up Target brand toilet paper, and we're going to keep it on the up and up for you guys. Sorry for the slight pun there, but don't mind me. So let me tell you the story of what drove me to review this today. Well, this morning I woke up, and it was a normal morning. It was just it was good. I started, first thing I do, the best part of waking up is a good cup of coffee, and I brewed myself some of my favorite coffee. Maybe I'll do a review of that one day. I got some really good stuff for you, but I decided to brew my coffee, and you coffee drinkers out there, and even you non-coffee drinkers, every time you have one, especially you non-coffee drinkers, you know that every time you have one, what do you get? What do you get? You get the runs. That's right. You get the runs. And I'm not saying I had the runs, but we're keeping it PG here. Maybe PG-13. All right, I'm pushing boundaries with this episode. But I had, I had my first cup of coffee, and I felt a storm of brewing. That's and I make sure we've all been there. This is not stuff that's like strange for everybody. This is stuff that's relatable. That's what we're all about here at Ian's Beer Reviews. Relatability, and what more, this is a common interest we all share. What's a good brand of toilet paper? What do you want to go home with? I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to watch out for this one. You got to watch out for this one. The price tag is very appealing. But remember, it's septic safe, okay? So that's your first That's your first red flag right there. I was just in a rush. I didn't have much money. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take it. It looks good. I like the price. That's what I do when I go to the store sometimes. I just think, oh, I like the price, and boy, do I end up paying for it. I tell you. Anyway, today I, had my cup of coffee, and I thought, okay, I'm going to, I feel it coming. I'm going to go to the bathroom, okay? I'm going to relieve myself and face the day fresh, This was before I had stepped out of my door. I said, okay, I'm going to get ready for the world, all right, before I took my shower. You don't want to shower afterward. Everybody knows. But anyway, I'm doing my business. It's kind of rough. But I ran out of cottonelle. That's what happened. I ran out of cottonelle and I had to spare. I bought another one for this video. I don't recommend you guys go out and waste your money like that, but I did. I bought another one for this video. And I'm getting a phone call, but I'm gonna wait. If you hear vibrating, sorry, but whoever's calling me, I'm sorry. I'll get back to you. But I ran out of my trusty cottonelle, and this is what I ended up using. And oh boy! All right, let's just get into the nitty gritty here, okay, guys? Because I got a lot to show you. All right, I mean. Like I said, my first warning was when it said septic safe, okay? But look at here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to rip off a couple of rolls for you, a couple of squares for you here. I don't have a square to spare. Well, this one, I got plenty of squares to spare, I'll tell you that much. I don't know if you can see it, how thin this paper is. This is 1-ply toilet paper, ladies and gentlemen. This is 1-ply. There is no double ply action going on here. This is 1-ply. Now, okay, it's not your usual 1-ply that looks like it can break apart. This does look a little bit sturdier, right? And I'll give them credit. You got to give credit where credit's due, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bit sturdier, okay? But the 1-ply, because you know what the problem is with 1-ply? You might as well go up and buy the 2-ply. Because you're not going to be spending that much more money. You got to roll up the 1-ply anyway. I don't care if they say it's 1,000 sheets per roll. It's 1,000 sheets of 1-ply toilet paper. Why would you do this to people? Why would you put them through this? Why would you rob them of their hard-earned money? Up and up. Okay? This is a really bad move, you guys. I get you're maybe saving money, but come on. You're doing a disservice to mankind here. All right, everybody who shops at Target is going to be really disappointed when they have to go buy this up and up. And a lot of people have to. Not everybody. I recognize cottonelle privilege, okay? I can do cottonelle. Not everybody can do cottonelle, okay? I'm not a Charmin guy, but not everybody can do Charmin, all right? I'm not a big fan of the Bears. The football team either. But anyway, look at this. 1-ply toilet paper. You got to fold it up. You know what the problem is with 1-ply toilet paper? I think you know what the problem is. But you know what? I told you we had a special treat for you today. I'm going to show you what the problem is with 1-ply toilet paper. I have a couple of testing devices here. Let's tear off a square. All right? Talk about we got squares to spare. Elaine Bennis. All right? Any Seinfeld fans out there, drop a comment below. All right? Like and subscribe, smash that mother effing like button, all right? We got a cup of water here because, sometimes it's a little liquidy, all right? And we got I don't know if many of you people are familiar out there, but we got this cheese here. This is Lebanon. This is a popular Palestinian dish. It's like a thick yogurt. Okay, and you use it. You make it with the lighting's kind of bad, but you pour olive oil on it and salt, and you eat it with bread. I'm gonna eat that later, but I figured for the purpose of this video, it's good to show because it has a similar consistency to what a lot of us are gonna be working with when we go number 2. Okay, so we're going for texture with this one. All right, that's what we're going for. All right. But let's go with the water because a lot of us have to deal with water. And when you're doing a comparison video, when you're doing a review video, you got to really go for the extremes, right? You got to go for the extremes. You're going to get one end or the other. You're going to get the watery stuff that's going to touch your finger, which is that's what this is going to do. I'm already telling you. I probably shouldn't have told you that, but I'm already telling you. That's what this is going to do. This problem with 1-ply toilet paper is that's what it does, okay? So here we go. Anyway, on the other end of the spectrum is, you know, I think it speaks for itself. But anyway, let's go. Let's just dip a finger in here, dip a finger in the water, all right, you know, and then we're going to flick it on there, flick it on there, flick it on there. All right, you see, we have already, it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it. It's much more transparent. It picks up the colors of my shirt. You can see that kind of like, you know, wet stain there. Now imagine your fingers on that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I couldn't get it off if I tried. It's stuck on my finger. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm moving around. It should fall off. It should fall right off. Cottonelle would fall right off, depending on the heaviness of the load. But look at this. This is a splash of water. A splash. A drop. If I had an eyedropper, it'd probably make more sense, but it's a splash. Okay? That's what we're dealing with here. All right? So you got to fold it up, right? All right, let's do another test. Let's do another test. Let's get a shot of this. All right? We're going to take another square. We got plenty of squares to spare. And we're going to fold it up one time. And we're going to flick it. Now, this is where I give them credit. This is really where I give them credit. It holds up. All right? Once you fold it in half, it's drier on one side, right? It's pretty absorbent. It's pretty absorbent sheet. Each sheet is absorbent, you know, pretty damn well. And you can kind of see it in the way that they've woven this fabric or whatever they've done with it, manufactured it. But it's pretty consistent, all right? One side gets the heavy brunt of it, and it disperses it evenly or very well over that one side. But the other side, the folded side, pretty dry, right? Now, of course, depending on the heaviness of your load, you're gonna be dealing with a lot of issues here. It's not going to be enough to fold it up once. You're going to have to fold it up twice. Once, twice, 3 times the toilet paper. All right, 4 times, 5 times, okay? But the thing is, it is nice. It is really nice when you fold it up like that. It's deceptively rough. It's deceptively rough. You feel this and you think, oh, it's going to be rough. It's going to be a tough one. It's not, though. It really isn't. It's like a good cottony feeling, like a smooth, soft, not like a rough, raw cotton. It's a smooth, soft, really well textured feeling, okay? I definitely, if you're balling on a budget, and I do mean a budget, enough that you're not bad enough that you're shopping at Target, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you're balling on a budget and shopping at Target, you got a lot of things to talk about with yourself. But if you're balling on a budget, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad, all right? Now, let's take this. I mean, okay, you can see that there, right? Now we're going to take this sheet, and I don't feel right doing this, but for the purposes of video and consistency tests and a full, honest, impeccable review, because that's what we're all about here at Ian's Beer Reviews. We're all about honesty and integrity. One finger wipe test. That feels so gross. That feels so nasty. Like, that's what you're going to go through with this toilet paper. Okay? I don't know if you can see it here, but it's just like sitting there on the toilet paper. And it's holding it up. It's holding it up really well. It's holding it up pretty well. Look at that. Forces of gravity got nothing on this, right? But man, does that feel nasty. And I want you to see my finger here. I don't know if you can see it, but I want you to see my finger. My finger is right there. You can just, there's like, why is there even paper there? You know? Now, let's do another test. Let's do a last one. Last one, okay? Last one. And then we'll wrap it up, because I know you guys got places to be and people to see. We're going to rip off 2 squares So I have a little bit more to work with, and we're going to fold it up so it's 2-ply. One more time. All right. Not as bad. Not as bad. And it holds up. Look at that. Look at the hold test. It's holding up there. All right. Fingers not as wet this time around. Okay. I'm telling you, with this Up and Up brand on the Up and Up, this doesn't live up to the snuff. But with this Up and Up brand, you're going with quantity over quality, ladies and gentlemen. Quantity over quality. If you're using a Cottonelle, if you're using a Charmin, I'm not too familiar with Charmin, but if you're using a Cottonelle, because that's what I use most of the time, like I said, this was on a tight squeeze here. If you're using Cottonelle, you're going over quantity or quality over quantity because you need fewer squares to get the job done. With this, with the Up and Up, they really don't tell you. They're not on the Up and Up. They tell you it's septic safe, but that's code speak, all right? That's code speak. That's marketing speak, okay? That's, this is the bottom of the barrel, all right? So make sure if you're going for this brand, and it is a cheap brand. I think it was I should have the receipt here somewhere. I think it was this was $4.29 plus tax. $4.29 for the 4 rolls of Up and Up's 1,000 sheets per roll, comparable to Scott 1000. Once again, if anybody has more, I'm not familiar with Scott 1000. If anybody has more information on Scott 1000, please, smash that mother flippin' like button and that mother bleepin' comment button and drop one of them's there. Give me some updates, because after this, I'm going back to Cottonelle. That's I've waded in the waters for too long with this one, and so that's where I'm heading back to. But anyway, once again, this has been another fantastic episode of Ian's Beer Reviews. I'm really happy that you guys are riding with me on this channel. Y'all are my ride or diers, and keep it 100. As always, have a great rest of your day or night or morning or whatever it is that you're getting up to, whatever the heck you're doing. Really just enjoy yourself, hug your family, say something nice to somebody today. And with that being said, over and out. You all take it easy. Thank you very much. Next time.